real men cry, bitches. Yeah, Roger's staying in Walnut Creek for right now, and then I'm gonna be completely alone. So I get to, at this point, really see what I'm made of when it's just me and just me. Like, I've always had the comfort of having my little best friend there who I can like cuddle and, you know, just play with when I'm lonely and like want to have fun, or but I've never truly gone at it alone, and now it's time to do that and see what happens next, because I don't think I'm pretty confident that this will be what I need to help me get to the next level. Like, I can't have anybody in my house. I can't have a barking dog who just like barks at every sound he hears, you know, and then every sound I think is the fucking police. So, and that was the real, and it's not just, I'm just thinking these things and it's paranoia, and it's like, dude, cops knocked on our door the other night because my dad called the cops because some neighbor got their car stolen. And then if Roger ran up there and my dad opened the door, Roger would have ran up on those cops and they would have probably fucking shot him. I mean, yeah, I've seen plenty of videos of cops playing with dogs too, but I've seen plenty of videos of cops at playgrounds playing with kids, and then plenty of them shooting fucking kids. So, you know, it's like I don't want to take that risk. Yeah, but we had like a really amazing weekend. We're gonna have about 6 hours to go right now to get back to LA. It'll be a nice drive. I feel pretty relaxed and calm. We were gonna leave yesterday because I was so stressed out, you know, about Roger and stuff, that I was just like, I need to get the fuck out of here and go back to work. But glad we stayed an extra day. Went to my cousin's house, and like place where I actually have like really fond childhood memories, which is like pretty fucking rare in you know, the Bay Area. So I mean, they're fond memories, but like I have plenty of fond memories, but there's like a layer of piss and shit that still covers those fond memories, that makes me recognize that, well, maybe you can have all of that happiness and nice shit without the piss and shit just like layered on top of it. Because like, you know, I drive down this road, I'm like, wow, this is like where me and my friends used to go to In-N-Out all the time in high school and like just hang out, and we had like the best times together, you know. But then like in between that, you're just being oppressed by like your community and the fucking government, and you know, it's like you're trying to just be free and happy, and this system does not promote that at all. And that's really what I'm trying to change here. But a recap on the FitExpo. It was our most successful FitExpo that we've ever had, and profit-wise, efficiency-wise, the flow was great. I had a small team where I usually have 2 to 3 times the people working, and this time I just decided to go super lean on it, and it proved to be the efficient way to do it. And it's nice being in the Bay Area. I'm glad we did well this week, because if we didn't, like, I just would not. I'm just like finding my excuse to not, like, to end this chapter of my life, kind of like the Bay Area chapter, you know. But for some reason it keeps pulling me back. And it's like, it's crazy. I was walking Roger, like running down the street with him with like no shoes and no shirt, like in this fucking white ass suburb of Walnut Creek, California, and like everybody driving by, like, what the fuck is this guy? But I see a girl from kindergarten, and like Nikki, and she just flipped a bitch and just pulled over, and I was like, holy shit, Nikki, what the fuck? Like, I haven't seen this girl since like I was probably like 18 years old or something. And it was just so nice to like see her, because like, you know, we follow each other on social media, and we have through all these years, you know, stayed friendly, and it's just like we don't really, you know, interact past that, but like, you know, we know what each other are doing, we keep up with each other's lives. And it was just like really cool seeing her right as we were leaving, because like there were good times at home, you know. Yeah, it's a good place to grow up. Here you go, you get the tears now, you know. Real men cry, bitches.
Got that close up.
Yeah, like it's cool to have these emotions about this place, you know, instead of like just fucking being angry. That's cool. Love that feels like smoking a joint.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. I like love about California. Everybody's just like blazing in their cars while they're driving, and like
Yep.
things are
Place to
great.
be for that shit.
Yeah. But you know, when you start getting these tight feelings too, and like you get like teary-eyed and shit, like you should just breathe into those feelings. They're calming. But yeah, having I guess being in the same oppression as all these kids that I grew up with is like the peace. Like that's the happiness, you know? Like through your oppression you still find happiness. Somehow. Like that's human nature. Like we just want to be fucking happy. And we will achieve that. Just fucking happiness all day. Without any inefficiencies or bullshit. And it'll be a new era of greatness. And it's coming. And I just hope it comes sooner than later, but it's coming. And we're gonna build it. And we are building it. Just one step at a time. And just don't get ahead of yourself. But I am excited to get back to LA and just like be relaxed. Because last time Roger was gone too, I made a shitload of money. Like, it was actually like, my mom said it was a month and a half. I was like, that was the best month and a half I ever did. That was when I was projecting like double upward trend coming in that next month. And then, you know, all this bullshit happened. But hope we don't get stuck in this 580 traffic, but maybe we will. It's okay. If you notice, like the traffic here is so much better than LA. Like it's really trafficy, but it still like flows.
Still moves, yeah.
Yeah, because like everybody's just kind of chill. Like in LA, it's like they're like 30% fucking motherfuckers like me that's just like, everybody get the fuck out of there. And then, like everybody else is like, I'm on fucking drugs right now. I don't know. Yeah, it was wonderful time here. You know, and Ben, if you noticed too, like I I was looking for reasons to like, you know, like find shit wrong here, and
Yeah.
like I didn't find enough, which is good. That's what makes me happy. Like I'll always find something wrong, but if I can minimize that as much as possible, that's where I find my happiness. You know?
Yeah.
So the plan now is buckle down in LA and just run like I would if I didn't have anybody to protect, you know, by my side, and that person to protect is Roger. So like if you notice, the whole theme of all this shit is like there's this little being that like might get fucking killed by the government for no apparent reason that I have to like keep safe. And he's wild and crazy, which means he's prone to getting killed by the government. Like, do you see? It's like in 20, 30 years, I hope to look back at this shit and just be like, holy fuck, we were so oppressed.
Yeah.
This is just so much, like, such a high form of oppression that I'm just like so terrified that these people are gonna take my loved ones from me, you know? So, for no reason, and then have no repercussions, and that's the really detrimental part, is that there's no justice in this system. So like if my dog ever gets killed, it's my fault, because this system is designed to blame you for being oppressed.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what happens next. It's gonna be it's almost August now.
Dude.
And summer is almost over, but...
Is it? No, it's not.
I mean, I have a feeling... I mean, like, you know, summer in the sense of, like, the feeling of the weather, like, really hot.
I feel like it just started.
Well, that's actually... I was talking to a friend at the beach about that, and I was like, man, it's hot now finally. It's like, it's going to be one of those years where it's just hot falls, you know? So, I love those.
Yeah.
Gives me a lot of energy. That's why I live in LA, so I can have falls like that, but we didn't have that this year, or even spring, you know, something was up.
We had fires and we had rain.
Look at that.
Oh my.
Well, it's a good thing we left now.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, that would be fun. Good. Man. But yeah, I'm very excited to go back home and like cook my own food, and like my mom was cooking us just delicious keto ass food, you know, like bless her fucking soul, dude. Jesus Christ, that woman is
something else.
Yeah, something else, dude. Just savage. Yeah. So like you see, like I am that balance. Like I really am a balance of my parents.
You are, yeah.
But I try to lean more towards my mom, because like I got my aggressiveness from my dad, which kept me safe up until this point in my life. But now I need to balance that out, you know?
Both your parents are entrepreneurs.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, like they were always hustling, you know? Like always, and it's like wild looking back at that, hearing the stories with them, and just being like, oh shit, that's why your kids are all like this. Like, you guys are fucking savage. So...
Yeah.
It's just like, given their predicaments of like being boomers and immigrants, like Muslim Iranians, like imagine, bro, like my dad in fucking the 70s, motherfucker's name is Muhammad, dude. Like people were killing Iranians in the streets of fucking California in the 70s for being Iranian. So like it's just like the level of that kind of racism is something that like I can't understand, because after 9/11, when I dealt with that racism, I wasn't the immigrant. I spoke the language, I was American. So what's up, bitch, you want to fight? And my dad couldn't do that. So like for them to persevere, you know, up until this point is like mind-blowing, and that's why I want them to be fucking healthy so bad, because I see a future for them in this story, you know? So they gotta live. Yeah, like I believe that like their story will be told by them.
Yeah.
So, which is dope. Like I'm fucking friends with my parents and shit, you know? That's like the littest thing like any kid can want, you know? So like it's a cool feeling to have. It's something that like all kids strive for, you know, and just like parents aren't like equipped for that. But like through me, my brother and sisters being like biggest pains in the asses ever, like they just had to learn. Like they didn't have a fucking choice, you know. Like they wanted to be conservative or not. They didn't have a fucking choice. Like we were your kids and we're gonna sit the fuck down, so you're gonna have to conform. And that they did, you know, for like boomer parents to like understand, you know, this, like, and as you can see, like when we talk to them, they don't fully understand, but they understand enough to just like, okay, you know, which is just like all we could ask for at this point, you know. Gotta do this week. Or next week we have to make a new batch of lotion. Got to make a new batch of drops.
This weekend you're going to Vegas.
Just for a day, I think. And even if I am, like, I have to see, like, if I go, it'll be a last minute thing. Because just business has to take precedent. You know, it's like if I miss 2 days, like what, I fucking leave. You know, it's like in my mind, when I hear people give excuses, I'm responding back. So when I say some shit, I'm responding back the same way I would to somebody else. And it's just like, okay, so let's go through the logical analysis of this. You just left your dog / your best friend at home with your parents to succeed monetarily in your business. And then you're gonna go fucking get drunk in Vegas with your DJ homie and like those homies, like they're fucking dope. See, like I say that shit and I'm like, yeah, because they're fucking bosses, bro. I should go hang out with my boss friends, you know?
It's an investment.
Yeah, it's like one of those investments where I'm like, oh my god, my soul feels so fulfilled that I'm not around little like fucktards who don't understand like basic business. All these guys are like successful business people, you know? So it's nice, like connecting with that shit and like, you know, just fucking sitting with the homies and like they just give you that advice. Like fucking Marlon, bro, this fool is just like giving me hella good advice and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just he sees some shit I don't see.
So there's your answer.
Yeah. But you see, then ultimately it's like on those, like I could be making, because I'm spending money and it's, okay, if your goal is to bring in the dollar, then you shouldn't be spending that dollar when you could be bringing that dollar in, you know? It's like, I'm gonna go spend maybe $1,000 or something. I say even 500, 600. 600 bucks is 500 more bottles for me. 500 more bottles I could flip to $30,000.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's those gives and takes where it's like I could scale up faster here, but I'm not. But yeah, I guess like, you know, a day to recalibrate too. That's why I needed to just do what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
And just like not do anything. Like I didn't post anything on social media. Like my stories are blank. You know, it's like, just leave me alone. I need to take a break where I don't have to respond to everybody's messages and like feel bad that it's been 5 hours and I haven't responded. It's just like, fuck. Yeah.